Hi guys and gamers, this is Small Archangel and this is the Sims 4 Get to Work expansion, which being in the UK I only just got hold of this today, but I've been testing out some of the gameplay. So far the only active career that I've tested is the detective career, but I noticed there's not too many videos on YouTube yet about this career, so I thought I'd jump in and show people what my current active sim has been up to. This is a police station, which is where you come to work when you are a detective or just generally in the detective branch. It's pretty funny actually because before this expansion came out, my sim here was a double diamond agent, and she earned silly money and kind of did all James Bond kind of things at work, I assume. Not that I was there, so I don't really know because I wasn't at work with her. But then she quit that and she came to this job, and she just started on day one as a rookie, which was just quite funny really, because she was sort of going straight back to grassroots level without it was just a bit strange, but there you go. There's no continuity whatsoever. So yeah, this is a police station. It's quite cool actually. It's got sort of mirrored glass, so you can't see in from the outside at all, but of course it is an active building, so we can go inside it. There we go, we can see the inside, and actually it just looks like every US cop drama you've ever seen in there. It's really quite cool. So if you like your Sam Spade-esque stuff with a slightly sort of film noir edge to it, it's great. There's the Gov's office. It's fantastic. Okay, so she's done a couple of days in this job already. I'll just show you her stats here for a job. She's now an officer. As I say, she started as a cadet. She basically got a promotion after she'd done 2 days as a cadet, and you get your performance indicator like you do with a normal non-active career. At this point I should probably say you don't actually have to go to work with your Sims every day if they have an active career. You can just send them off on their own, and their job will then act just like any of the other jobs, where you can tell them what to do by indicating here, or you can go with them. The choice is pretty much up to you as far as I can make out. So for people with Sims with active careers and other family members, I probably wouldn't, you could have several family members with different active careers at the same time, but you'd only obviously be able to go to work with one of them each at a time, but that doesn't mean that the others have to be kind of bombing out in their jobs in the meantime. Okay, so yeah, she's got a couple of daily tasks she's got to do. She did one of them yesterday, which was to go to a crime scene. So today she's got to go on patrol. Now, to be honest, I prefer going to a crime scene than going on patrol. But you do have to do both of those. I don't know if you have to do them all the way up, but certainly to get my last promotion I did. So what I'm going to do to start with, you can see we've got, it kind of works like the dating mechanics do up here. You can see what kind of things she has to do to fill this meter up, and then you can see how much time we've got remaining the entire day at the moment. Says the work day ends at 3:46 a.m, which is a bit strange really, because it doesn't generally end at 3:46 a.m. That's quite a strange time. It says here you work from 8 till 5, and indeed 5 is pretty much when she generally finishes, though you can extend if you haven't quite finished what you're doing. You can extend it by an hour, but only the once, I think. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do then is analyze evidence. So we're just going to go still finding my way around a little bit, and we're going to use one of these machines here to analyze evidence. Now, she collected a load of our evidence yesterday when she visited the crime scene. We have some evidence samples, we have a crime witness report, we have some crime scene photos and some fingerprint evidence as well, and she collected that all on the scene yesterday. So we're going to analyze a little bit of that now. We'll analyze a fingerprint. So
yes.
She looks quite pleased with herself for some reason. I might just have to go for a donut at some point, because she's quite hungry. She came out without breakfast this morning because she didn't get hungry until it was time to leave. And when the prompt comes up, would you like to go to work with your sim or not, you pretty much just have to click on yes. You can't put it off. You just have to go with it. Her ideal mood for her career is focused, and I made sure she's focused by getting her to play chess this morning before she came to work. So I just like to keep an eye on her moods while she's at work, but she's pretty good apart from the hunger. So she's analysing the sample here with this machine. She has a very high logic skill, actually. It's nearly max. Look, she's just working on the last bit of the 9th point. This is a sim I've been playing for quite a while, so the chances are if you were doing this with a sim that was just starting out, they might find it a little bit more difficult. So with a high logic skill like she's got, she has a high success rate with this, but I'm guessing if you don't have much in the way of logic skill with this machine, and probably in the science career as well, you probably find that it goes a bit wrong sometimes. There we go. Analysis success. The analysis has produced a useful clue about the crime. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go and... Yes, someone's nicked that computer already. Generally, I do find that there is computer free, but not always. Cross-reference the police database. And we're going to do that with a crime scene photo. Okay. You can change the workplaces, but not while you're in them. So if anything occurs to you during the working day, you can come back, but after your sim's not in it. So same way as you normally edit a sort of a lot, a community lot or whatever, by going to manage worlds, I think. And you can edit anything, so if I wanted to add you know, another kind of office or anything upstairs, then I could do that. Okay, so we've cross-referenced the database. You can see the bar going up every time we do stuff. We can add some more clues to the crime map, so that's the next thing we're going to do here. This crime map she actually started herself yesterday, so there's nothing on there to start with, and she's added a couple of things since. And that's what she's doing now. There we are. Clue discovered. Mercedes discovered that a suspect is a young adult. So the more of this you do, the more likely it is that you'll nail your suspect at the end of the day, which is quite a cool process as well, actually. APB available. Yeah, that means I can actually go out looking for my suspect, but I want to fill this board completely in order to get the full, because really it does your career no good whatsoever if you manage to if you arrest somebody without due cause. Okay, so we're gonna get fingerprints as well. That's the other thing. Now we've only got the same 4 cons in here as we had when I first started the job. I don't know if they change at all, or whether there's any way of finding out whether they actually did it or not, or you know, whatever it is they're supposed to have done. But you can take fingerprints, you can search them, which my sim's not ever so keen on. But these bars here and everything is really quite cool. You can actually, you win a lot of this stuff as career reward objects, which is brilliant and slightly deviant at the same time. It sort of makes you want to start your own prison in your own basement or something. Which of course we could do now. We can build basements too, so you could quite literally build your own basement. So we can also take a mugshot if we want to, but what we're going to do is put her back in a cell at the moment in a lovely orange uniform, and then we're gonna we have to discuss our theories with caseworkers. Okay, so no, we have to discuss case theories with co-workers, which is a slightly different thing. Okay, so we're going to discuss with Brittany here, because we have a bit of a relationship with her. There we go. My sim actually finds it very easy to make friends, because she's got a lot of perks at this point. I love these fences and things, they're great. Okay, so we've done that as well. Checked a box and maybe possibly improved our relationship with Brittany at the same time. So I might just give her a couple more interactions as well. Get my social skill up. And the place got all sorts of people coming and going all day. There's my Sim's boyfriend actually, but she's kind of trying to be professional and ignore him whenever he sort of turns up. Alright, so we need to analyse some more evidence and talk to the chief. So I find it quite difficult to fit a lunch break in here, but we'll analyse some evidence. Now, what did we do last time? Evidence sample? Let's do evidence sample this time. Okay, stop calling, let's go. I just love the decor and everything just seems to be absolutely perfect. It's like it's been studied from some old detective fiction or NYPD Blue or something. I don't know. Not that I've seen that much of that. These machines are a little bit more high-tech than that. They kind of belong in a science lab, really. But they might be realistic for all I know. This isn't what I do for my living. Okay, she's probably gonna... There we go! Maxed her logical skill. She can rant logically to reduce anger while angry. Well, she's not got a problem with anger management, really. Okay, so when we've analysed this evidence, we're going to go and add another clue to the crime map. And then talk to the chief. The clue analysis failed to produce any useful information. Oh dear, so my analysis failed this time. But let's see if we can add some sort of clue onto here anyway that's vaguely reliable. Discovered that the suspect is wearing a blouse. Well, that would probably make the suspect female. And she has enough clues to issue an APB. I'm not sure if we can add any more clues, but if we can, we're probably going to do that before we do anything else. This is the boss. He's called Aidan. Let's talk to the chief. He was quite cheeky to me yesterday and said, I can count the crimes you've solved on one hand. Yes, boss, that's because I've worked here for 2 days. Be fair, Gov. See what he has to say today. Oh, maybe he'll just ignore me. Officers like you, allows to get hit with 3 burglaries, 5 arsons and 2 vandalisms in the last 24 hours. Get back to work. How rude! That's hardly fair, sir. Okay, so I think that's given us our marching orders. Discuss case theories with him. He actually, in spite of what he's saying there, he actually quite likes us, and he's quite friendly with us. And the last time she was in the office, he was actually flirting with her, which was quite awkward considering, as I say, she's kind of, with someone else at the moment. Okay, so we have to go on patrol. Yeah, sure. I'm not sure if we can do anything very much more useful here at the moment. So, to go on patrol, I can click on the crime map here. This map here allows me to go on patrol and go on an APB, so search for a suspect, and travel to a crime scene. Now, I'm already working on one crime, so I'll stick to one at once, but we'll go on patrol now. Yeah, you can stop talking to Aidan now. Okay, so we don't know where we'll go. Basically, the game sort of randomly puts you at some location for whether you're going on, a crime scene or on patrol or on APB. You'll just find yourself at one of the community or residential lots. Okay, so I'm just going to stop her from doing whatever it is she's planning on doing. Yeah, we still haven't had that sandwich. She's still starving hungry, but, it's not that long to the end of shift, probably. Spend 2 hours on patrol. Oh, wow, yeah. Okay, maybe we should have had a sandwich, but this is a community lot. This is one of the new ones, I think. I don't recognise it. Oh, no. This is just one of the ones in Oasis Springs. I haven't had very many Sims live here, and certainly not. It doesn't seem to be anywhere where I can grab myself a sandwich anyway, so I don't know. Maybe it would be a little bit cheeky to use a barbecue if I could find one, but, if it stops her from falling over, then I might have to do that. We all know we don't have one here, I'm afraid. She's just going to have to go hungry. All there is a small park there. Okay, so while we're on patrol, basically, I have to stop her from inappropriate use of other people's houses. Is this a house or is this a community lot here? This is a house, I think. Yeah, she can't go in there, so that's fine. She has to spend 2 hours on patrol, so chat with civilians. Really? Who the heck's she chatting to, and where is he? Casual discussion. Mitchell is fine. I don't even see Mitchell. Where is he? Nowhere I can see. He's hiding, obviously. Must be a wrong un if he's hiding. Okay, issue a citation. Right, this is a fun one, issuing a citation, because it's actually quite difficult to issue a citation when there are no Sims on the lot. They do come along eventually. Chat with more civilians. Okay, let's... No. Oh, go here together. She's not talking to anyone. Let's just play good cop and introduce ourselves nicely to a couple of civilians. Like any other community lots, the other Sims take a little while to... Oh, there's Mitchell. Okay, the invisible man, the invisible Sim. The Sims take a little while to spawn here. Gabrielle, Stanford. Something tells me I'm going to end up with 6 million friends clogging up my... Oh, in fact, that is one of my friends right there and over there. I know Katrina Caliente and Nancy. Nancy Landgrab already. And this is mailman. Well, a male woman, I think you'll find. And what we have to do is we have to watch out really carefully, and this is a hard part about this, because we have to issue a citation, and there's only 2 things I think that you can issue a citation for. One is for littering, so you have to look very carefully to see if any Sims are throwing litter on the floor, so you have to kind of keep a bit of a bird's eye view going on. Where am I? There. Okay. And you have to... Let me just see if I can stop, because I can't hit her to save her life. Okay, I think she's done her task there. You have to keep your eye out for litter bugs and people fighting. So, and as I say, that's quite difficult because, I mean, is anybody necessarily going to start a fight? Certainly the last time I went on patrol, somebody did start a fight. I've no idea why. They were just suddenly scrapping. So yeah, it's not ever so easy to do this. So I'm just going to leave my Sim to wander about. She's a bit fed up because she's hungry, but there's nothing I can do about that at the moment. As I say, she's not even got anything in her inventory unless she's into eating evidence. And meantime, I have to, just make sure that nobody's doing anything they shouldn't. Although, quite frankly, it benefits me if they are doing something they shouldn't. Strikes me as a little bit wrong, really, that police have these kind of targets and they have to... it's like, you will go out on patrol and you will issue a citation while you're out there. There, she's spent 2 hours on patrol already. I'm just going to have a quick snoop around and make sure that nobody's doing anything nefarious. Doesn't look like it. I don't see any rubbish sitting on the floor anywhere. I thought that was a Cassandra Goth for a minute, but it's not. Sometimes you do have to wait for a little while until something happens, so I think maybe going into bird's eye view. I mean, you can spot the fight clouds from quite a way away. She's going on a punch bag. Well, I hope you can issue a citation to somebody while you're not wearing your professional clothing, because you're going to look pretty silly if you can't. So I'm not sure if I could see anybody at this point dropping litter. Quite probably not, to be honest. I've never seen a litterbug sim so far yet. And it's entirely possible that I'll pass this tour of service without seeing anybody to issue a citation to. Though that seems slightly buggy in the gameplay if that's the case. I apologise for what I'm about to say. Please somebody, have a fight. This is not the way I normally think in real life. But games, as we know, are not realistic. And I need someone to have a fight so that I can have a promotion. I do hope it doesn't work like that in real life. But in this game, it really does. And this is one of the things I don't like so much about being on patrol. It's the fact that people... you have to catch people fighting. Mercedes' work will end in 1 hour. So yes, it's entirely possible that she won't actually get a citation. But I'm not sure that she really, really needs to. Because she's filled her... she's back in her duds again. This is good. She's actually filled her performance bar for today. So I'm actually going to just send her back to the station. It's a shame we couldn't, arrest anyone for fighting. But... in fact, I haven't arrested anyone at all today. But that's because my case isn't complete yet. So I haven't discovered who done it. When I do, then I'll arrest them. Although the sim I arrested yesterday did not end up in the cells, which is quite disappointing. As I say, yep, she's basically, this lot is entirely filled now, but she's really starving hungry, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get her to go up here and buy a pastry, because she's been in such a mood for that entire patrol that I think she's deserved her donut break now. I'm not sure how healthy it is, but you know, to go for the vending machine option. But we have a microwave there. We can't actually cook a meal with it because there's no fridge, so it's only for warming up your pastries. At this rate, she won't have time to actually eat it before it's done. I spent 11 simoleons on that. Oh, darn it, I lost my 11 simoleons, but I did get a promotion, I think. Yeah, promoted to corporal. Mercedes did a fantastic job today. There may be a shinier badge and a new title in the future. She's actually done a pretty good job so far every single day. As I say, she's a high-skilled sim. I have been working on her for quite some time, so that does make life easier. She will now make an additional 10 simoleons an hour for a grand total of 38 simoleons per hour. She's not exactly up to the income she was earning before, to be expected, but she's doing pretty well, and she will also receive the following bonus. Look at that lot. So there's a monetary one, but other than that, you've got an absolute shed load of content that you can use in your own home, just in case you wanted to build a cell in your own basement at home, and don't think I'm not tempted. And that's it really, end of a working day. Once we click on this check mark here, basically you'll go straight back home. So we go straight to the loading screen, pretty much as we came to work in the first place, straight back to our house, and yeah, that's the end of the working day. And she doesn't look very happy to be home, does she? But we do have all our information here about what we've achieved today, and if we look in build and buy mode, we can see in the household inventory all the cool stuff we've earned. So we've earned all these bars and pieces of cell that you can use to make walls, and I've got all my Christmas decorations in there as well. You don't earn those. A solitary sleeper bed has a mirror, a bench for the cell toilet, and various shelves and stuff as well. Okay, so that's just part of it, because as I say, we only got to far as corporal, we haven't got as far as senior detective or any of the other higher ranks, so there's even more content that you can win with those. So you can't use that content in your house until such time as you've managed to gain more levels basically in every career. So it does mean there's a lot of locked content in these careers, but it's also good really. I don't mind content being locked, and I dare say for those of us that do mind, there'll be mods along soon enough that will unlock it for anyone who doesn't want to go through all the careers but wants all the cool stuff. But for the moment, I'm just enjoying the careers, so I'm going to let my sim go off and do whatever she wants, probably eat, because she didn't get her pastry yet. She's heading straight for the tea machine actually, but we'll just leave her to it. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope if you haven't got this pack yet, and if you're wondering whether to get it or not, or if you're wondering what the detective career is like, I hope this will help. I'm going to do a video on some of the other career stuff as well, including retail. There's a lot of stuff out there about the science career already, so I probably won't worry about that one too much, but maybe sort of some sort of retail opportunity, like I want to run a bakery, or maybe an art shop of some sort, a studio. So yeah, I'll do a couple more as well probably, but and anyone who has got this game, happy simming, and keep enjoying it. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Bye for now.